I begin looking and editing this footage on March 5th, 2022. It has been 5 months and 2 days since you died.
It was September 15th, you guys switched over, I think.
I have waited a very long time.
Do you want one, dude?
No,
No. Okay.
I'm a lightweight.
But it never
Yeah.
feels
Thank you.
long enough.
Thanks.
This was all shot on the last day of September, my birthday.
It's empty.
Aaron and I were headed to Cairo for our first vacation since COVID started. I remember texting you photos of us in the airport. I remember sending you a silly story of him walking backwards.
That's going on Insta.
I miss you so much.
Getting your veggies in? What kind of cheese is it?
No idea.
Local and imported, apparently.
Ooh, local and imported.
I thought about editing these as if they were just normal travel vlogs, because they were intended to be, but only the present exists.
They are very cute, yes, I
And
saw.
Dijon too.
But I'm not gonna take them, even though I want to. It's beautiful, Aaron.
And the present doesn't have you in it.
It is my birthday. Let's get wasted. But it's spicy.
Yes. Taking it for the gram.
What?
It has become harder to make videos. Because without realizing it, I think I was making them for you to watch. And it feels so empty
I'm gonna eat my cheese first.
to know that you won't be sending me any emails or texts telling me that you watch this.
This is very smoky. Do you want it?
Telling me that the foods look great
Is that the same one I got?
No.
and that you wish you were there to eat them with me.
Try the cumin crema.
Before we left for this trip,
That's actually very
It's
interesting.
good.
I've never had cumin in
I called you on Zoom one last time. And I wished you a happy early birthday.
Did you have zucchini? It's very
And you
sweet.
said, we'll talk about that when you come back. Well, I came back, Mom. But you didn't. Where did you go?
It all fits. Aroma.
Like beer. Clear, crystal, slightly plastic. Curves into bitterness and lingers there. No thank you. Ugh. Yeah, possibly one of the least appetizing IPAs I've ever had.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, it is called Gargoyle for some reason.
Today I went into the Salvation Army store and I bought a bowl for 49 cents plus tax. And is it wrong that I'm starting to miss you less often? And is it wrong that I've accepted that I have to go back to what I was doing before, but now just without you?
Extremely dark brown.
It feels wrong.
But I can pretend.
1 credit though, it's only 1 credit.
Where do we get credits? Give credit.
But I'm trying to not blame myself for it.
Here's the top players.
Aaron, free them all.
Got AA, TJ, SSS.
Aaron, free the frog.
Taylor, and HDG.
Aaron,
What?
free the frog.
You do
Believe it or not, I wrote down all the notes for this flight
It's so empty.
It's titled in my keep notes as Travel Vlog Voiceover Thoughts. Egypt. AA Flagship Lounge at JFK Terminal 8 reopened and Aaron was ecstatic.
Truly the life, huh, Aaron?
Got served champagne upon entrance. Fish was kind of stale and fishy, but the caper cream sauce was lovely. Cumin crema
Try
was
the
essentially
cumin crema.
spiced sour cream. Pretty meh, but the true show stealer was a spicy tuna roll. Never had I ever had such mushy tuna. Absolutely no texture. Smooth, like Fred food. Flying backwards feels like half suspension. Half in womb, half in world, hanging in existence.
Are you having fun?
I thought it was a still, so I didn't have any movement or words prepared.
Your hand is very close to me.
I remember being very happy this day. I remember being so excited to be out of New York. I remember wanting to film everything.
Which dessert are you getting?
I don't know.
I remember wanting to eat everything. I remember wanting to show you everything.
This is older than you?
Most of all, I remember you wanted to travel with me. And I remember Aaron saying, one day, we'll get Sufang on one of these nice flights.
You're giving me the first sip?
Yes.
So kind.
I'm sorry, this is the best I can do right now.
Ooh, that's interesting. Very interesting.
But here it is, Mom.
It tastes like dried fruit. It said the finest grapes.
I hope you enjoy. Thanks for everything.
Exciting.
Movie 1, it's a B film cut like a video game. Big names, but terrible script, acting, and plot. Movies like this make me wonder why actors choose the projects that they do, and also how embarrassed they get when they actually see the final cut. That's not to say I didn't enjoy it. I did. It was really goofy, fun, and really bad. Eating on a plane is always fun. Turbulence was really bad this time around. We had a lot of excitement just trying to keep the food on our trays.
Smells good. Smells like ketchup tomato chips.
How's our boy doing, June?
Oh, you know,
How many times has he died?
a lot.
This tomato chili olive oil might be the star of the meal. The hummus is great. This olive oil flavor is addictive. Oh man.
Smells good.
Yeah.
The soup was buttery, slightly herbaceous. Pita was half soft, half crunch stale. Hummus very tahini forward. Butter ice cold solid. The standouts for me, spicy tomato olive oil. So confident in its flavor.
That olive oil is good. It's so spicy.
The tabbouleh, very tart and citrusy. Baba ganoush, among one of the most enjoyable and savory I've ever had. Bread more flaky than crusty, but still soft inside.
Is it real candid?
Are you a dummy?
I guess that would be very smart of me.
Aaron loved the smoked duck, and it was truly really smoky as well as buttery and fat. I loved the mayo-y sauce with a slight Dijon kick with the pops of quinoa too. Really nicely composed dish.
So smoky,
It's my favorite thing.
so buttery.
You sure you don't want that last piece?
Yeah, take that.
What are the crunchies? Do you remember?
The dessert was listed as a chocolate fondant, basically a rich, soft as heaven, flourless chocolate cake with a thick caramel center, balanced by crunchies on the bottom, which I think were kind of nutty, and a sprig of green. Really enjoyed this one.
Now there's a shot. Why haven't we been doing that one the whole time? Not bad. I've never been able to stretch out like this on a plate.
This feels bigger than our bed.
It probably is.
Luxury.
Do you see why I went out of my way to look this?
Movie 2, I watched it for Dan Stevens. Ever since I watched him in The Guest, I have been taken by this man, and as a comedy of coexistence in life and afterlife, quite cute and enjoyable. Movie 3, heavy, rough, bright, and dark. Sally Hawkins was amazing in her performance. Not sure if this is entirely accurate representation of life with schizophrenia, but it was an art house edit for sure that was visually engaging and writ in character study. Movie 4, Emma. Very adorable and quaint, well-paced, although I, having not read the book, had no idea who was who in relation to each other, but adorable. Movie 5. This is a slow burn. Man who's a serial duper of rich ladies, they meet online dating, she trusts him, so on, so forth. There's a plot twist, and not the one I was thinking of. With two greats, there is no messing up this one.
This is yours. That's mine. Aaron,
Yeah.
I think you ordered well, my friend.
Yes, I can tell when I saw it.
This is the cheese plate without preference.
Thank you so much. I can take bites out of your Sandos.
Yep, of course. I think you'll like this. This is like 5 different June foods all in one plate.
I know, that's why I ordered it.
The finger sandos that Aaron ordered were all so delicious. Salmon and cream cheese, turmeric tuna salad, so creamy, so smooth, so rich. Almost couldn't pick out the tuna at first. The cream cheese and chives, nicely whipped and thick in texture at the same time, full fat and perfectly bitten alongside the slightly cold, still moist, tender, spongy bread. Aaron's tea time spread was so good. The Madeleine was like pound cake, drizzled with lightly bittersweet coffee-esque chocolate. The cheesecake almost like ricotta. So smooth. Scones, my oh my, easily my favorite. So moist, warm, tender, faintly sweet, seemingly freshly baked, studded with fruit. Didn't even need the clotted cream, but didn't hurt with it either. The Greek yogurt came with sour cherries and granola. That was fine, but let's go back to the scone. My god, that scone.
Wow, that's really good. So good.
My plate that I ordered was a bit of a hit and miss. The tomatoey bits were comfort food. The others, like the rice cake, some sort of herb patty, were more bland. I love putting the clotted cream on my subsequent bites. Really made the flavors a lot more cohesive. The cheese platter was wonderful. You can never go wrong with cheese. I tasted these cheese more clearly than I ever have before on an airplane. Loved pairing the soft ones with the fresh fruit, the dried fruit, and the membrillo. My favorite was the blue cheese. The tang hit all the right buds on my tongue, and honestly, I can say the same for all the dishes I had on this flight. Pretty impeccable. Better than some restaurant foods I've had. Even the wine, which I ordered on a whim, lightly prickly on the tongue as if it were sparkling, gargle and aerated, tasted of fresh grapes and only a mild afterburn of rubber tire. I think I love Spanish white wines the most. Alcoholic, no doubt, but super fresh and fruity. Our attendant was very pushy about drinks. We got the spiced chai, and it was quite lovely.
Ooh, it's like holiday Christmas tea, but Middle Eastern.
No sugar.
Nope. Very tasty.
After a smooth 12-and-a-half-hour ride, we arrived in Doha. I'll meet you in the airport.